Today, I would like to talk to you about an I am statement that Jesus makes in John chapter 15, verse 5. In John chapter 15, verse 5, Jesus tells his disciples, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. And that verse kind of reminds me of a song that we used to sing in church that my friends and I used to love to sing, whether it was at VBS or Sunday school, called His Banner Over Me is Love. And one of the verses to that song went, He is the vine and we are the branches, His banner over me is love. And I would always wonder, what does that mean for Jesus to be the vine and for us to be the branches? Well, here's what that means. And this tree is actually a pretty good representation of what Jesus means by that. So I've done a study on this, and inside of trees, there is what is known as a vine. And that vine is the main supplier of life to the trees. The branches are what help to support the life cycle, and they also produce fruit, or they produce leaves. So when Jesus is saying that I am the vine and you are the branches, what he is saying that I am your main source for life. I am who gives it to you. And if you tap into me, and if you stay inside in a relationship with me, regardless of what life looks like, you will bear the results of the life that you have in me inside of you. These leaves, even though there's not many of them on this tree, represent that, because they represent that there is life inside of that tree. And what that means for me, and what's so meaningful for me about that is that Jesus is saying is that I know that life is hard. I know that there are things that you go through that are hard and difficult, but if you are able to stay in me and keep up a relationship with me, then you will bear the results of that relationship that you have in me and be able to display them for others to see, and then for others to believe as well. I'm someone who life has not always been easy for, but the cool thing is that I understand that with every disappointment, or with every, shall we say, heartbreak, the more that I continue to plug into Jesus about that, and the more that I continue to tell him how I feel and ask him to be close, the more his life comes out of me. The more I am able to have peace, the more the positive impact that has on my life for others to be able to see. And others have been believers in Jesus because of what they've seen in me. So that's been really cool, and just a blessing to be able to live that in life. And so that's what John 15:5 means to me.